Hi everyone, welcome to our channel, Rebecca's Do and the Crew. My name is Rebecca and today we have a new Dollar Tree video for y'all to show you what's new and what's been restocked at your local Dollar Tree store. So I go throughout the week, take lots of pictures at a bunch of different stores, combine them all into one video and organize them by section. So let's go shopping. We'll start with the apparel and accessories. They had these fun little Van Holten's pickle in a pouch crew socks. They had them in adult and children's sizes. This one here I'm showing you is the children's size. Then they had a bunch of new adult socks. They had the one size fits most. There's the Bob Ross. You can see his hair and beard kind of fluffy there. It's so cute. They also had some Skippy brand peanut butter and some different ones like corn nuts. We haven't seen those before. The Charms mini pops with the cherries and the Mike and Ike sour watermelon. My personal favorite, they brought back more of the strawberry shortcake socks, which I was super excited to find. Then over in the arts and crafts this week, we have some new and restocked items like the Beacon Fabric Tack Permanent Fabric Adhesive. It's great for a fast bond. It dries clear. It's acid free. And it's washable. They also have these Crafter Square 12-piece of the crochet hooks in all different sizes. This is a fantastic buy for that price. Then I found these 2-packs of these little mini ceramics that you can paint. You can get the 2-pack of dinosaurs or you can get the butterfly with the unicorn. They also had some fruit like the watermelon slice and a pineapple. There's lots of detail on these as well. So I think they'd actually be pretty fun to paint. You might even be able to turn them into little Christmas ornaments. Then the last pack that I found were the sweet treats like the ice cream cone and the ice cream sundae. They have lots of new floral picks out. These look kind of more like a springtime item for what they've got. They've got a lot of these like purple and bright green flowers and some lavender. So the lavender looks very realistic, not the ones that they're usually carrying with the same little flowers. They changed them up a little bit. Looks a lot more realistic, which is good because the price point has increased for all their flowers to $1.75. They had some pastels, springtime looking flowers with the springtime grass. So you could possibly buy these early and save them for springtime. Over in the baby, toddler, and children's section, we have the brush pods for protecting your toothbrush for the little ones. These are scented. It says the scent lasts up to 3 months. They had more of these silicone teethers and the teething mitts. They have this new one with the little teddy bear and the blue and brown color scheme. They also put out these 3-packs of these bowls with the deeper sides or the smaller child size bowls. You get those in a 3-pack. They have them in teal, purple, blue, and pink. And then we'll move over into the health and beauty. So for health and beauty, we'll look to see what's new first in the cosmetics. They had a bunch of these LA colors like artificial nails with the jelly finish, and they're called the Sugar Crush Nail Suite. So they had these different nail sets. They're almond shaped, most of them, and they've got like the white with the glitter. There's the darker tan. They have a lighter nude. There's a dark burgundy red, also the light purple. And it says the glue is not included, but I'll show you what you can purchase to put these on with. They have those sold separately. Then we've got the lighter tan, and then there are the nail gems, nail stickers. Those have bows on them, little rhinestones in the middle. They had the flowers, snowflakes, little candies that look like gemstones. Also the starburst with the gemstones in the middle. And if you need something to adhere the nails to your fingers, they also have the nail adhesive tabs. Then I found the Just for Girls hydrating lip balm and these cute little teddy bears. This one has shea butter and like a raspberry scent. This one is strawberry scented. They have some of the Be Pure jelly lip balms. It's like cute little jelly molds. They have the watermelon scent that has the green background, and then the purple background is the peach scent. It's labeled up in the right hand corner. I also found the Just for Girls lip melt. This is a cherry balm. Looks kind of like a popsicle. It's a scented lip balm. They have the sweet orange scented lip gloss. Looks like a juice box, and it's called Juicy Lips. So you've got the orange and then also the juicy apple. Then I found the Sweet Lips watermelon sugar scented lip gloss. For the hair care items this week, they had these new barrettes out on these pink cards. There is this really pretty shimmery pink bow. They have the jelly style barrettes with the snap clip with the hearts on them, and these large fuzzy claw clips that look like flowers. They have those in the dark rose or the light pink color. They also have this light purple claw clip with the heart pearl in the middle. They have those in the pink as well. This is the black and gold chain claw clip, and then they have this one's kind of covered in like a velvet style material with the rhinestone border. I found these new scrunchies, which I thought were really pretty. They had them in this pink with the gold kind of detail throughout, or you can get it in the solid green. And there's also the terry cloth shower caps, which are great for absorbing all the extra water that might collect around your neckline when in the shower. They have the Larry's Choice putty pomade and styling cream with beeswax. Then for the pharmacy and personal care section, a bunch of the hand sanitizer sprays are in. They have the almond vanilla, the mocha coffee, the cucumber and watermelon. So these are a little bit older, so you're going to find these probably down on the shelves because that kind of craze has calmed down a little bit. The blueberry and the cherry, I'm still finding these up by the register. I also found these Orchid Intimate Sprays for balancing microbiome. They have the Brush Buddies, cookies and cream, vanilla, chocolate, and mint chocolate chip flavored toothpaste. Those are interesting. There's also the Modern Whites Refresh toothpaste. Those are in the blue boxes. That's a 6-ounce tube. And I found this V34, and it is a pearly white purple toothpaste. Also, the Persistent Body Acne Exfoliator and Cleanser Wash, and it's fragrance free. For the fun finds this week, they had these cute little toys that have the water inside. There's 2 buttons you push, and it's SpongeBob SquarePants. They have quite a few of them. And you have to get the little hoops and the different like mouths for the characters. It's kind of fun. Also, there were like these little pegs kind of there you can catch them on. And look at these fun little toys. It's called Dig It. I guess there's a real diamond in one of every 24 boxes, and you can collect gems. They're in these silver boxes down on the shelf near the register. And it shows you all the different things you can collect in the Dig. And for the home decor, they had these out last year. They're those kind of farmhouse feel hearts with the beads. They have the hanger on the back, just kind of covered up by a little piece of cardboard so it doesn't scratch the others that are in the row with it. They had a whole bunch of those. That's a Special Moments brand. And they've got a bunch of these candles. That whole thing lights up. It's an LED candle. A bunch of these glass cube styled vases. They're kind of smaller than the ones they used to carry. A little bit more square with not as rounded of an edge, if that makes sense. More of these candle holders. And then they brought back the Special Moments photo frames. Perfect for gift giving for grandparents for the holidays. Put all the grandkids in there, or mom or dad. I think this would be a great gift to give. Also, they had a bunch of these metal planners in. You can see the one has some of the like lighter white on there. You got the striped one, or you can get the black one with the chalk kind of finish to it. The home, office, and library teaching tree section, not a whole lot new. They had the teaching tree paper cutouts. You get 32 pieces. They had the paper hearts. You could also get these conversation cubes, or they had the blue clouds. Those are all the ones that I found that were new in that set. They have the Jot Corner Office sticky note pack. These are great because they have actual file folder stickers you could put on the sides, the smaller sticky notes, and there's a whole collection. There's a lot in there, and a bunch of new stickers. These are those puffy style stickers with the glitter. They had the nautical theme. Of course, you've got your like zebras, kind of like zoo animals. They had the forest animals as well, some different frogs and owls, butterflies, birds, and you've got a few hot air balloons stuck in there. They have the cat pack here, some of them playing little paw prints. Or, of course, you got to get the dinosaurs. There's always a dinosaur pack. I swear there's always dinosaurs, something that just never goes away. Kids just love those. Then for the kitchen and pantry section, we've got the Kool-Aid Strawberry Liquid. It's 0 calories. You can flavor your water. Also the Joy Burst Super Soda, and these bubble teas with the popping boba. It is in mild berry or mixed berry. And not always the greatest buy, but if you're in a pinch and needing like something for your Thanksgiving dinner, they have quite a few ingredients you can use. They've got the sugar cinnamon, some gravy, some turkey gravy by the Campbell's brand. They have a couple different vegetables like the Del Monte corn and the Bruce's yams. These are the smaller cans, but they do have a bunch of those in. There's also the Heinz turkey gravy, some different like chicken broth for $1.25, which isn't too bad of a price. Also, the stovetop stuffing, that's a little pricey. It's $2 a box. I know you can find that cheaper elsewhere. But now let's move over into the party supplies. They brought out these new line of catering style decor. They are $2 each, but they've got a bunch of the solid black or the solid white. You got your like cookie tray or vegetable tray with dip, the large bowls, and the serving platters. You can get those also in the solid white. These would be great for like more of an elegant party where you have like, kind of like a monotone color scheme. So it just kind of fades into the background. Or the white would be great for like a bridal shower. And the seasonal items, we've got these large wrapped gift boxes. So these look like they're in like a faux fur. They also had some tree toppers and these fun little milk for Santa. They're kind of like a pop can glass. They have the coffee mugs with the pine trees on them, the home for the holidays. That's the plaid cups they had out last year. They have different sayings on them as well as like joy, happy holidays. And I believe it is the most wonderful time of the year is one of the other sayings that's on it. So these are all repeats we saw last year. They did bring them back. They sold out last year, so I'm sure they're thinking they're pretty popular, so we'll put them back out. I love the ones with the greenery all around the outside of the trim of the plate. They've got their snowflake plates back in, which are always one of my favorites with the silver charger plates. And they've got your coffee mugs. They have all the towel sets to go with it as well, like the hot pad holders, towels, oven mitts, and some of them are putting out the placemats. I've yet to find them all. I'm finding like one or two here or there, but not enough to show you guys. So I want to make sure they're actually on the shelf before I show them. There are a bunch of the bins that they have out. Those are all new this year. The fabric gift bags, those are in a 3-pack. They had a couple new ones. There's the gingerbread men. There's also like a snowflake, some candy canes, and Christmas trees. So they're similar to the ones they had out last year, but they just changed the pictures on the front. Like the Christmas trees look a little bit similar, but sometimes different stores will get different ones in. So they'll have like the Christmas tree, but just looks like a different Christmas tree. So some are new, some are restocked. Just kind of depends what store you're at and what they put out. Dollar Tree, they never carry the same thing from store to store. It kind of drives me crazy. It's a really strange business model, but they've got this cute candy cane napkins. They've got their chair pads for Christmas. And then they had the chair covers that look like the Santa hats. They brought those back. They also have some paper plates, $1.25. Not the best price. You're only getting like 8, but they're the foil lined on the outside. They have those in the red, green, and the gold. And you can get the smaller plates or the larger plates. I do like these table runners. They're 100% polyester. And you can see they have like the holly leaves kind of imprinted on it. They have the green, the white, and the red, the traditional Christmas colors. They are 12 by 72 inches. Then for the toys and games this week, I found a bunch of these 2-packs of the classic cards. And then we've got these little magnetic activity kits. There's like Lilo and Stitch. They had Minnie Mouse and the Disney Princess. There's like Spider-Man, Avengers. So it depends on which one you get. Some are like little magnetic sets. Some of them are sticker color activity sets. Then I found this 4-pack of the modeling clay in the neon colors and a bunch of these little Disney ducks. These are so cute. They've got like Lilo and Stitch, some more of the Moana. I found some more of the like Toy Story and the Avengers and things like that. So if you haven't seen these yet, I'm still seeing them coming up in the stores. They do sell pretty fast, so keep your eye out for those. The Dollar Tree Plus, which is anything that's $3 or more, they have more of these wood puzzles for learning for the little ones. There's the numbers, the letters, and the shapes. Nice, bright, colorful, large pieces. They also have the toy box plushies for $5. Cute little forest animals. You got like your fox, your skunk, your bear, and a raccoon. And they're real cute. They have like the real big head and a little bit smaller body, but they sit up quite nice. As you can see here, they're balancing by themselves on the shelf. They also had some of the larger plushies with the big ears, and there's a couple different ones. So these ones have like patterns on the ears, which I thought was really cute. There's a unicorn, a dog, and a bear. And you can see how cute the little ears are, so colorful. They also have a dinosaur, Of course, he doesn't have ears, so they just did a really shiny background there around the neck. We have some Bluey clip-on toys and some modeling clay. These are the 25 count pack. And then we've got these large metal or like aluminum leaning signs for Christmas with that vintage look. There's a snowman, two Santas. One, he has a reindeer, and the other one, he has a sack of gifts. Then we've got the kind of vintage look countdown for the holiday and some large tinsel Christmas lights. They have the rope hanger on the end, so you can hang them up. They're the nice larger ones that would look really great outside, or if you like those really oversized ornaments on your tree, those would look good as well. These are some more of the metal signs you could put out in your yard. And then they had these really pretty, nice heavy duty mats for the front door. There's Merry Christmas, Bright and Merry, and Noel. And then this year they brought back those Christmas trays. They have Joy. You can see it has the little handles on the sides. They also have this one says Merry Christmas, which I just love with the cardinal. I love that wintry scene. And Santa Claus is coming to town with the vintage look. And that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. If you see the hype button down below, if you guys could click that, that would really help me out a lot. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. What was your favorite find this week at the Dollar Tree? I'll see you back here at the end of the week. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.